Beatrice Hill's Three-Hand Reel. I believe it's a traditional Shropshire tune, and it is something that has recently come back into my life since I've been playing with Doomsday Border Morris from Staffordshire, and the wonderful Lisa McDermott, Lisa Jarvest as is now, plays for that side, and I have always admired her playing. If you're not familiar with her, she used to be the player with the All Blacked Up band, now called the Iron Masters, and she played with them I think for about 17 odd years, something like that, and has recorded with them. So if you love her music, I will link to her channel down below, because she does post to YouTube, and you can hopefully get recordings somewhere of her with the, as aforementioned, All Black Up band. And I took over from her when she left the band in 2013, something like that, and I got the job after her, so we met up and shared repertoire, and I was absolutely floored by her playing. I can in no way at the moment, I am working on it, but at the moment I am trying to emulate some of the things that she does. She's such a solid rhythm player, but it's more than that. There's extra detail in the harmony on the right hand and what she does on the left hand. But she's one of these amazing players, but doesn't really know what she does. She's not able to articulate it. I've asked her, and she just kind of goes, oh, I just do what I do. And that's amazing to be able to witness. But I have plans. We have plans, because we've been playing together over the last couple of weeks in practices. And I played out with Doomsday on Saturday for the Nantwich Holly Holy Day, which was the commemoration of the Battle of Nantwich. So there were sealed knot reenactors there, and I was the lead musician. Lisa was not able to make that event, but it's a big deal to Doomsday. It's a kind of big event in their calendar, so they needed somebody to fill in for the big shoes that Lisa leaves. And I very, very gratefully stepped into the role. I had the opportunity, I was offered the job, and yeah, absolutely loved it, stepping back into my Border Morris shoes. And it's been a long time since I played for Border Morris, but it's what I grew up doing, and it was kind of the reason I started playing the Melodeon in the first place. So I started dancing when I was 10, and I did it until I was probably in my mid to late 20s with Border Morris. So it's my first passion in the English folk dancing scene. And yeah, and it was just, they're an amazing side. They're such a lovely group of people. They were very welcoming, and a lot of all of their repertoire is stuff that I've done and I've danced and I've played it over the years, but it was lovely to go back to it and just kind of have a great team of dancers out front, dancing the way. And the band were great as well. I'd only got to know them over a couple of practices, but really solid unit. And it just felt like a very good team kind of working with me to establish the speed and keep the speeds as they would expect them to be danced. And I'm very good at reading dances, so I know from what's in front of me how to adjust the speed. And the drummer was great. Shout out to Deb, amazing, and wonderful Trev on the piano accordion, who was fantastic when I needed how many A's, how many B's, what's the intro, what's the ending, and and he plays some lovely chords as well, which reminded me of the stuff that Lisa throws in. So Beatrice Hill's, as I say, it's a tune that I've always known, but it's not something I've really ever worked on. And listening to Lisa play it, she's so inventive with it. And I find playing in D, on the outside row here on my DG box, it becomes, I don't know, I always feel a bit more limited with my chord choices on my left hand. But Lisa manages to get some B minors, I think, in there, some E minors, definitely makes a lot of use of the G. But to get to the G, you've got a row cross, and, you know, again, it just becomes a bit tricksy under the fingers. But what I've just been doing there is demonstrating a tune that's reasonably new to me in the way that I'm playing it. No, we don't need you, darling. Sorry. Getting into that headspace of just trying to emulate what you are hearing from somebody else, which is, you know, definitely should be part of your learning journey. Whoever it is that you are trying to emulate, really study their playing and really try to adapt what you do to become them for a small portion of time, you know, and then from that journey you will discover the things that you want to filter out of their way of doing things and keep those things and let everything else go. And that's the way that we make our own style. It's the way that we collect, as I think with our little fruit basket, we go around the world of Melodeon playing and whatever, not just Melodeon playing, but the world of music, and we think, I want that nice shiny apple for my basket. And yeah, Lisa has many, many, many shiny apples that I wish to collect and understand. And we're going to be playing together a lot more, so who knows? maybe there will be a little video in future at some point. I don't know when, but I would love to play more and record with her. Beatrice Hills is a really nice tune. And there's a lot of groove and there's a lot of rhythm in the way that I'm adding in different chords on the left hand that don't necessarily fit. I can't fit the chords to the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. So I'm putting some of the chords on the offbeat, which adds this nice little cross rhythmic effect, which works really nicely with the dancers as well. Luckily, we had plenty of family and friends who were in the audience on Saturday, and thank you so much for everybody who sent me some videos in. I'm just going to insert a few clips here of Doomsday Border Morris dancing at the Nantwich Holly Holy Day.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, Doomsday Morris, for having me. I absolutely loved performing with you. It honestly, like, something very deep within me was captured and kind of held onto very tightly, and I'm sure I will be back again in future. I don't think you'll be able to get rid of me now. It will be a semi-regular, irregular thing as and when my schedule will allow, but it's good to know that you're only not too far away, and you've really reignited my passion for playing for Border Morris, so thank you so much. And if you would like to work with me on this tune, discovering different ways to play the tune in D, on the outside row, row crossing, lots of left hand chord variation as well as rhythmic variation, and how to really get that rock steady backbeat, kind of sit back on the rhythm, I have got a series of classes starting this week. My Improver Intermediate Block 11 classes. You can join me online, and if you can't join me live via Zoom, you can sign up to get the classes on replay. There will be recordings posted to the Melodeon zone on my website, and you'll be able to sign up to get access to that afterwards. Also, if you don't want to do block 11, I've got blocks 1 to 10 already pre-recorded, already up there online, so you can sign up to those classes. More information down below in the description. Thanks everyone again for watching this little mini vlog. I will see you on the next one. In the meantime, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're really enjoying my content. It really helps me out. Like and comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers guys, bye.